Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe made headlines last week in connection with his pursuit of a 9-figure podcast deal. This week, he's facing an 8-figure lawsuit. He was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the Jane Doe pseudonym. The 13-page civil complaint filed in a Nevada state court alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery, and that he engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. Plaintiff claims that they embarked on a rocky consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. The complaint alleges that Sharpe recorded their sexual activities, something without her knowledge, and that he was sharing the videos with others without her permission or knowledge. The complaint contends that it was another woman, not the plaintiff, with whom Sharpe was having sex when he accidentally live-streamed the encounter on Instagram, was, per the complaint, the moment at which the plaintiff began to pull away from Sharpe. The complaint claims that he relentlessly pursued her after she stopped answering her phone or sharing her whereabouts. The complaint contends that Sharpe confronted the plaintiff in October 2024 after she had commenced efforts to separate from him. The complaint details the ensuing encounter, which culminated in allegedly forcible sex against her consent. Alleged incident happened in January 2025. The complaint alleges that Sharpe engaged in unprotected sex with the plaintiff, despite her efforts to get him either to stop or to wear a condom. The first page of the complaint, a woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times, but when she says no even once, that no means defendant Shannon Sharpe, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept. After many months of manipulating and controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and raped plaintiff, despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no. The complaint seeks a minimum of $50 million from Sharpe. If, when there's a trial, the recovery, if any, will be determined by a jury based on the evidence and the law. The number can, in theory, be anything. The plaintiff is represented by Micah Nash and Tony Busby. Busby rose to prominence in NFL circles via the representation of more than 20 plaintiffs who sued quarterback Deshaun Watson starting in early 2021. It is a civil case with no criminal consequences attached directly to it. Sharpe will have all available defenses available to him as the case proceeds. Absolutely, it is crucial for individuals to prioritize their safety and well-being in situations involving harassment. If a woman finds herself in an uncomfortable or unsafe situation due to harassment, it is important for her to take steps to distance herself from the situation and seek support. This might involve physically moving away, reaching out to trusted friends or authorities, and using any available resources to ensure her safety. It's also vital to report the incident to appropriate authorities, as this can help prevent further harassment and protect others. Empowerment comes from setting boundaries and knowing that no one should tolerate harassment. Support networks, including friends, family, and organizations, can provide invaluable assistance in these circumstances. It's important to approach relationships with understanding and empathy rather than relying on stereotypes. While it's true that some individuals may be attracted to the financial stability or fame associated with athletes, it's unfair to generalize that all women pursue athletes for monetary gain. Relationships should be based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values, regardless of financial status. If you notice warning signs of incompatibility or differing priorities early in a relationship, it's wise to consider whether the relationship aligns with your personal goals and values. Communication is key in any relationship, and open discussions can help both parties understand each other's motives and aspirations.